So the way that we were always taught on how the God system would work is that you have what's called, they call it God body, and you have all these different terms for God. People think there's all these different gods and many gods. However, when you talk about Anu, let's start there. When you talk about Anu, you're talking about units. You have to start with units. And when you talk about Allah, you're talking about a female based entity. This is a feminine expression striving to morph units into actual objects. So when you start talking about Anu, you're talking about being able to take matter, essentially, and make that, or not matter, but take what's called antimatter, or take invisible, well, what's invisible to us on the other side of the light spectrum, and manifest that. See, there's really no such thing as inventing something. People don't know this. Everything is already out, this program in the universe, and at a certain point, you'll be able to view it at a certain point in time and at a certain ritual and within a certain spectrum. And I'm saying this because of what we were talking about yesterday with the summer solstice ritual. We were able to successfully open up 3 portals. There were 3 major annuities that dropped yesterday. And why I believe that this is an important channel as far as using sports, because of the fact that Anu is the architect of units. And in order to follow a system of communication with this particular type of higher force, you have to understand numbers. If you remember in the Matrix, and I always talked with Sophia Stewart, and she told me this, and we talked about this, that in the Matrix, Neo would always see numbers. It's the first thing he would see. Before he could see physical objects, he would always start out seeing numbers before the objects manifest. So you can manifest anything for yourself through units. And this is what we're proving. And upon this summer solstice alignment, this is going to be the most perfect time to manifest. However, one thing you got to be important and understand is, however, you have to watch out for the opposite side. And understanding that when you see something and something manifests, there's always a what you would deem a negative side to that, and it's important that you balance that. It's important that you balance that. So during this time, working out and manifesting the things that you want during the summer solstice ritual, guess what? There's no negative polarity for a period of time, from this time up until the 21st. So this is the time for you to manifest with those 3 annuities dropping, major annuities that are going to make kind of like a triangle if you really study them. Because there's one annuity in Colorado. There was another one actually here where I'm based at.